My name's Dean Reeves. We're here rounds 2 and 3 of the National Series in Cyclopark, Kent, and I'm racing Championship men.
Your class is Championship men now, and today, or this weekend, you've been riding in with the elite. Your normal category is Championship men, but you've taken a step up to race the more powerful, more experienced riders. What's the difference between the two categories as far as you're concerned as a rider?
Well, racing elite compared to Championship is obviously a lot harder because you don't have motors where you can go, alright, well, once it gets to the third straight I can chill. It's like full bore to the finish every single lap, otherwise you're going to come last. So it's just so hard. You've got all the top guys, and you get put up against people that like you've never beaten, and you just think like, alright, I'll try my best and see where I come. But it's great because you get to chase them, and obviously it brings you on as a rider.
Well, that's interesting. You should mention about other riders, etc., etc. Now, I've always said, well, don't worry about who's in your race, who's on the gate. Focus on what you need to do, what you've been taught. How do you mentally prepare for a race?
Really, I just listen to some music, make sure I've had enough water, I'm warmed up, I'm ready for the race, and then when I'm in the pens, I just think of a good lap. I don't really think of who's on the gate next to me, what race I'm in, what gate I've got. I just think of a good lap, staying smooth and consistent.
What's your preference on the grid?
To be honest, I don't really have a preference. I think I just get on the gate and go because my gate's pretty shocking, so I just see where I come out the gate, and if I get a good gate I'll move over. If I don't, then I'll try and find a way through.
Are you one of them riders that prefer to just go in a straight line, or are you one of them riders that go and takes the line that you require?
If I can, I'll take it, and if you shut me down and you take it, I'm not going to moan about getting shut down because I'd do it to you and I expect you to do it to me. So if you don't go for the inside and you're in lane 8, like, what are you going to achieve in that first corner?
Right, well, you've made a big rise and quite quickly from when you first started.
I was riding for Brixton and I just pretty much rode there. Like, I lived really, really close to it, about a minute away, and it was a good track to ride and train on, and it was good to me. So I just rode there like 4 or 5 times. Pretty much everything's done at Peckham now. I mean, they got the new track. It's over £1 million track, so. It's great to train on. It's so good to have a facility like that, like 15 minutes from my house. We only got it last August, and it's really, really good. I feel so lucky to have it, so I just train there as much as I can. Like, all my track stuff's done there.
Run through the team. Tell me what kind of talent you've got going on right now.
I've got Trey Wyatt, who's on the Olympic Academy, and he's aiming to be one of the top guys, Olympic hopeful. He's hopefully going to Rio, and he's going to World Cup with expectations and making finals and stuff like that. So we've got like top world-class talent there. Then just behind him, we've got Isidore, who's right behind me. He's just come back from an injury, but he's going pretty quick, so he's trying to get back up there and move up to Manchester with Trey. Then there's obviously myself. There's Nate, who's injured at the moment, but when he comes back, he can ride strong, he can ride Championship. We've got Victoria, who's just behind me, who's riding 15, 16 girls, and she's doing pretty well at the moment, up in front of that class. We've got Katura Davidson, who's stepped up to Championship, racing up, 2 age groups up, and she's doing really well at the moment, making the finals, so that's pretty good. We've got Big Mike, who's now in Masters, and he's done well today, he's in the final. We've got Simon Homans, who's Masters age, but he stepped it up to 17.29, and he's making the finals as well, so he's going really well. It's actually really great. Like, we all help each other so much. Like, every time someone's gone, right, I've got a problem with this jump or whatever, all of us are pitching and say, oh, well, I'm doing this, maybe you can try this, and we've always got suggestions for each other, and it's great. It's like, we're not really friends, more like a family, because everyone's close and tight-knit, and we're always chatting. Sometimes there'll be times like, you'll be in the zone, you've got your headphones in, you might not want to talk to everyone, but you'll always, there's never anyone that looks unapproachable, and you can always have a chat with anyone, so it's great. Like, if you do bad in racing, for instance, and we know you could have rode better, like including myself,
you'll tell them so.
Then we're getting onto your case, and we're going to tell you could have rode better, you could have done this, what you're doing. And it's like, but at the end of the day, like, everyone knows that whatever anyone says is come from the heart. It's constructive criticism. It's not just going in on someone. It's just trying to help them out and just wake them up a bit and come on, you can do better than this. You know you can.
Hard have joined up with Edwards, put together a nice strong team. What's it like working with Dan?
Oh, it's great. To be fair, he's definitely the best person I've worked with on the team, because he's so helpful. Like, anything you need, he'll always do his best to make sure you can race well. So it's like, you can't really ask for much more than that, can you? And he's a really good friend as well. Nigel's probably the main one for the motivational speeches, and he'll like come at you like a coach, and he'll like give you some little inspiration on the race day if you're not feeling too good. It works quite well actually, because you've got loads of different perspectives, and you can always mix them together and find out what works best for you from so many people's opinions.
A world-class team, what does the future hold?
Finish off this year in championship, try and get in with the mix of the elite as much as possible, ride as many races, try and make their finals, and then next year be an elite and hopefully come out fire and do well. Yeah. Getting to the elite final would mean so much to me, as like when I first started racing, the first national I went to, I was at Peterborough. I remember watching those guys fly through the track like it wasn't even there, and at that point I thought, oh yeah, like they're the dream, like they're the fastest guys, and I'd love to be that fast. And at the time, like, I didn't think it was going to happen. So getting in these finals, especially the final today, has been like so much to me. I want to be in it, and I want to be up with those guys. So that's a long-term plan. So yeah, it'll be a good start to get it going.
First up, elite men final. Team Hard Edwards have Team Reeves.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gate goes down, it's a lead and hit the track. Who's got the snap? It's looking like McBride, and is the door. McBride is the door, 1 and 2. Luckhurst making moves, but McBride, oh, 1 for the champion looking good. McBride is the door, Strickland stacks, 1, 2, 3 and 4. That McBride is absolutely flying.